This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Eeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Eeks. Let's talk about it, man. Caleb Plant and Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata of a fucking Alvarez, i.e. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We're down to the fucking fight is about to happen tomorrow. We got to go right into this shit, man. So let's talk about it. When it's all said and done and we're breaking this thing down to a simple science, we have to ask ourselves delineations. We have to ask ourselves distinctions. We have to ask ourselves golfs and fucking separations. Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata of a fucking Alvarez, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is not all that. Caleb Plant just needs to have purpose, confidence, and an abundance mindset. If he has confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset, he should be fine. Caleb Plant just needs to go out there and basically understand that everything that Andre Ward told you, use it. Everything that James Toney told you, use it. Everything that great legends told you, use it. You're dealing with a guy like Floyd Mayweather said that can lose fucking rounds. You're dealing with a guy that can lose this fight. And no, Caleb Plant does not need to get the knockout to win the fight. Caleb Plant just needs to definitively beat the shit out of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He just needs to definitively beat the living shit out of Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata of a fucking Alvarez. He does this, he wins the fucking fight. Did Floyd Mayweather get a knockout? It's a things that make you say, Did Erislandy Lar that got robbed got a knockout? It's a things that make you say, These are the fucking blueprints. This is what Caleb Plant's gonna have to hold as his calling card. But Caleb Plant's gonna have to also be himself. Sweet motherfucking hands, white fucking chocolate. Understand that when it's all said and done, you're gonna have to unction, engineer, manufacture this greatness. You're gonna have to reveal to yourself that you can get the fucking job done. And that you are not afraid. And that when it's all said and done, that you are going to do everything in your power to ensure that everything is moving and clicking on all motherfucking cylinders. I believe in motherfucking Caleb Plant. I believe that Caleb Plant has the goods. I believe that Caleb Plant is that fighter that if he really pushes the gun, he really pushes the issue, he really pushes the opportunity for him to say, you know what? I'm not going to let this be the deciding fate of a boxing judging gifting decision. I'm not going to be mired in controversy. I'm not going to be intimidated by this guy. I'm going to be a well-oiled machine. I'm going to be properly conditioned. It's all about here, man. It's your mindset. Everything is 80-20, including sports. Let He Knows Everything and let He Knows Everything say it well. Everything is 80-20, including sports. The question is, does Caleb Plant have the 80-20 mindset? Does he have the confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset? Is he able to unction that greatness? Is he able to manufacture greatness personification? Because what did we say about greatness personification? Greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. Can he do that? That's the question. That's the $1 million question we're going to find out tomorrow. But He Knows Everything believes unquestionably, without fail, unequivocally, and emphatically that he can get the job done. Because when it's all said and done, Caleb Plant understands that conditioning has to be his calling card. But the other two prerequisites that He Knows Everything told you, which will be the keys to victory, Caleb Plant cannot take no rounds off. You're dealing with a guy that anything he does, he's Manny Pacquiao-ish in this instant. We saw this when Manny Pacquiao fought Floyd, and it was Maypac. That's why they gave Manny Pacquiao, to me, those 2 fucking rounds that he ultimately got, and the dad had to yell at him. I scored the bitch 10-2, but if you get it, if you say 9-3, I don't have a problem with that. Anything more than that, you don't know shit about fucking boxing. But anyways, this is why he supposedly got 3 rounds. Because of those flurries. Because of the namesake, the Manny Pacquiao namesake. Because of the fucking Pactards. Because of these boxing judging gifting decisions. The boxing judges were running with the fact that he's Manny fucking Pacquiao. Well, we're sitting here and we have a Cinnamon Toast Crunch dilemma here. We're sitting here, we have a Cinammon dust of a fucking Horchata and Alvarez predicament here. And that's the fact that this guy right here has some namesake. And when you have some namesake in boxing, three-pronged monster of economics, politics, and pugilism gets installed, it gets ingratiated, and it gets invited into a fucking fight. But the three-pronged monster is going to be used at the highest levels, because I done told you guys, this is the last of the fucking Mohican Mexican, dog. Let me say it again. This is the last of the motherfucking Mohican of the motherfucking Mexicans. They need this motherfucker to win, because if he don't win and he loses, Caleb Plant does the biggest upset in the world. Mexican boxing community fan bases are going to be on suicide watch. Let me say it again. Mexican community fan bases are going to be, boxing fans that is, are going to be on motherfucking suicide watch. They're going to go into PTSD state. They're going to go into ADHD state. They're going to go into mental psychosis state. This is why Caleb Plant has all the opportunities in the world. If he's thinking from a confident state, if he's thinking from an abundant state, if he's thinking from a purposeful mindset state, and he's showcasing abundance mindset, he can get the job done. When we sit here and we look at Cinnamon Toast Crunch, he's ordinary. He's ordinary as fuck. Nothing about this motherfucker is legendary. I done told you guys. He's an ordinary fighter. His head movement is over fucking rated. His foot movement is not all that. And this guy's stamina is shit. If you have a fighter who's well-oiled machine-wise, from a conditioning standpoint, he can expose Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He can expose him and reveal him as a cinnamon dust of a motherfucking horchata. But he has to be on that mindset to do that. He has to be physically gifted to do that. And he has to have the physical wherewithal to be able to showcase it. Caleb Plant has all of these prerequisites. But it's going to be a mindset thing. This is going to be the 80 and 20 rule. This is going to be where Caleb Plant is going to have to unction greatness. Because greatness is going to be required. Greatness is going to have to be able to come out and pull its rear-headed out of this motherfucker. Can he do it? That's the question. Can he pull it out? That's the question. Caleb Plant has the goods. He has the prerequisites. And if he doesn't sit here and admire no fucking punches, and he just basically goes in there and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck about the circumstances. I'm going to get this done. Because when it's all said and done, you are a man after all. You bleed. And he's going to have to roughhouse Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because let me tell you guys something. Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata and Alvarez has basically familiarized himself with basically clean fucking boxing. That's how he boxes. Guys like that, when they box so cleanly like that, you have to rough fucking house their ass. You have to let their ass know you're going to make this ugly. We ain't talking about Sean Porter ugly. We're talking about Andre Ward ugly. That clean, boxed up, professional ugly. Where you let the guy know that he's going to be uncomfortable all fucking night. But you do it from a pugilistic standpoint, not from an ineffective aggression standpoint. This is what Caleb Plant has. He has the goods to do it. The question is, where is he at here? And if Caleb Plant here shows up, then we're talking about an upset. We're talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch being defeated. We're talking about Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata being revealed. Caleb Plant is big enough. He's strong enough. He's basically weight classy enough to get the knockout. But don't look for the shit. See, looking for a knockout always finds fighters in precarious situations. Just do what you do best. Be the better boxer. You are the better boxer. Have the better skills. You are the better skilled fighter. Be more technically and fundamentally sound. You are more technically and fundamentally sound than Cinnamon fucking Toast Crunch or Cinnamon Dust of a fucking Horchata. And if you do that, I have no questions in my mind. I have no doubts in my mind, unequivocally and without fail, in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-teller fashion, that you're going to get the job done. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Eeks. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Eeks. Caleb Plant, just show the fuck up. Have your conditioning together. Don't take no fucking rounds off. Don't fucking admire no fucking punches. And basically roughhouse this motherfucker. You do this, You follow the He Knows Everything game plan. You follow these keys to fucking victory that He Knows Everything has outlined it and instituted into you. And guess what, motherfucker? You will fucking win. I keeps the foot on the what? X. I keeps the foot on the what? X. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.